And just like that, Tekken 8 has sealed the deal for me when it comes to who is currently doing DLC better, and that is Street Fighter 6, bar none. With the reveal of Armor King once again being another previous Tekken 7 DLC character, I have had enough. Now, a certain community is going to be very upset with me in this video, as it will seem like I'm glazing Street Fighter 6 and that I'm totally biased. I want to start off by saying I love both Tekken and I love both Street Fighter. However, in this case, this is a clear discrepancy when it comes to the terms of quality, caring for the consumer, and just all-out creativity. Listen, people will defend Tekken 8 to the death. I've already seen so many folks saying, oh, you guys are echo chamber, this and that. Well, listen, if you want to defend blatantly lazy, uninspired DLC practices, then go ahead and do so. But with the reveal of Street Fighter 6 Season 3, man, I have to admit, Capcom is on top of things right now, and I'm going to break down what my thought process and philosophy is here, as this is not just blind fanboyism. I have smashed Street Fighter 6 in the past. I have smashed Capcom for their handling of the DLC when it comes to Street Fighter 6's costumes, how long it takes, but there are so many more things to praise about Capcom than there is to praise on the Tekken side of things. So starting off first, I think the DLC structure, the rollout that Tekken 8 is doing is so boring and bland, revealing a previous DLC character one by one by one by one has to be one of the worst DLC rollouts I have ever seen. And yes, people will call this an echo chamber. I do not care currently, because when this is a blatant pattern that Bandai Namco is doing, they're putting no care into it, guys. They do not care. They have no issue reselling you the exact same characters that they just sold you the last generation. So let's move on to Street Fighter 6 Season 3 reveal. We have Sagat, C Viper, Ingrid, and Alex. My thoughts on this entire season is there's not really one character in here that I particularly want. But let me tell you why I'm the perfect guy for this type of video. I have no favorite character in this batch of DLC, but I still think this DLC is excellent. Why? Because it's continuing the cycle of doing something fresh. Oh, but Sagat was one of the first Street Fighter characters. Well, every fighting game is not omit from using repeats. Hear me again. I'm not defending Street Fighter for everything it's done. Every fighting game uses repeat popular DLC characters as a mechanism to sell additional units and get more money. We know that. However, there are some worse offenders than others, and right now Tekken 8 is probably the worst offender I have ever seen. Even in Street Fighter Season 3 right here, we have not seen C Viper since Street Fighter 4. She has missed an entire generation of Street Fighter. That warrants her return. We have not seen Ingrid in an official Street Fighter game since Street Fighter 3, I believe. And even then, she was kind of more of a throwaway character. So to me, Ingrid is a completely new original character, especially seeing how Capcom will probably give her the glow up treatment. Alex is one of everybody's favorites. Yes, he was in Street Fighter 5. Sagat, yes, he was in Street Fighter 5. A couple repeats here and there is cool, especially if you're going to revamp and re-energize the character. Which, again, this is probably coming off bias. I believe Street Fighter does a better job of revamping that said character into a new character. Whereas we know Tekken has the same DNA sort of through every Tekken game. Now, you can fight me on that statement, as that is pretty much case to case, but I'm gonna say that, but I'm not gonna stand on that too hard, all right? But I will say exactly what I was saying here. Street Fighter has a great balance of mixing old with new, fresh and revigorated. People keep saying that Street Fighter is reusing the characters just as bad as Tekken, and you couldn't be any further from the truth. Elena hasn't seen a Street Fighter game since Street Fighter 4 as well. There are a couple of characters, Terry, Mai, who are brand new. We also have Aki, who is a brand new character. When it comes to Akuma, Rashid, maybe even Ed, I got you. Those you can't really defend, as they were also in Street Fighter 5. But there's a good balance here, like I just said. I just think that there's no excuse to be fed the exact same thing we were fed in the previous game. I mean, come on, Tekken fans. Do you not believe that you deserve a little bit better than that? I know there's been a lot of rants and rampant complaints about Tekken 8, and all a company can do is start to move forward in the right direction. I am totally all for redemption. Trust me, Capcom has had to be redeemed by me. But right now, this next character has to be someone pretty awesome and extraordinary, because this has been two of the weakest seasons I have ever seen. I mean, they're just bland, they're boring, and they have taken from the previous game knowing that people want these characters and they're reselling them as DLC. I get the business side. I know it's part of the game. So all of you folks who may come into my comment section, I have heard it all and I am ready for every single one of you, because I know I will catch heat for just making sense. For those of you who have characters in these Tekken DLC seasons that you love, I'm not coming at you. I'm not getting on you for loving that character. If you can come with me for a second, I'm getting on the overall scope of what Bandai Namco is doing. I'm not attacking your personal character. I'm not attacking Fox fans. I'm not attacking Armor King fans. I'm not attacking any of you guys. It's more so the practice, the mindset behind what Bandai Namco is doing. You have to admit it's lazy. If Street Fighter came out and just gave me my Sakura, Guy, all of these characters that I wanted from Street Fighter V, and they mixed in no excitement, no new fresh faces, no new fresh tones, even though I would get my favorite characters, I would still feel a little bit sad. I would still feel a little bit disappointed for the folks who really want to see a DLC be a DLC. DLC is supposed to excite and breathe a new life into a game. Right now, all Tekken 8 is doing is showing me the characters that they purposefully took out of the base roster to make sure that they resold them as DLC. So yes, can't believe I'm saying this, especially if you go back and watch some of my videos, you would see where I was smashing Street Fighter, smashing Capcom. I was giving them a new you-know-what. But you know what? They have actually turned things around in such an amazing way. And last but not least, I love the Capcom rollout. You are already able to decide if a season is for you or not for you. Instead of this whole guess 'em, match 'em, play 'em type of thing that Tekken 8 is doing, Capcom is just laying out their product right in front of you, and you will determine if it's valuable or not. You will determine if you'll buy the season pass or not. You know exactly every single character you're getting with no surprises, and you know what? I love that approach. So now I know for me, for season 3, I'm going to pick and choose who I want, because I don't want the whole season. But rant is over. Again, no communities, don't attack each other. Let's have a healthy civil discussion. I want to get my opinion out there because this is how I feel. Right now, I am not feeling Tekken 8, guys, at all. And it's not about the product of the game. It's more so because of the practices that Bandai Namco is doing right now. They're really making Tekken 8 look like a nasty product. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think I'm off my rocker? Do you think I'm just complaining? Do you completely disagree with me? Or do you think I'm spewing the truth? Let me know. I want to hear it all. God bless every single one of you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.